Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Rhys Hoskins, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Leading off the plate, Leury Garcia, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Garcia.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Phillies have elected to challenge.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
Call of safe at first base.
In now, Zue Lin. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Harper has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Garcia leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
So here's Daniel Palka now as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throwing to second, but now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
To second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score.
Phillies actually went extra innings yesterday against the White Sox.
5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Castillo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That is good. The second baseman, Carlos.
So stepping in, Yomer Sanchez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's the 0-1. This is skied out toward right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now to the plate, Tim Anderson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. In his career, Anderson averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
In there, strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Carlos Rodon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a pop-up now. Franco in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Hops this one up. Franco has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cordell ranging back, still ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
So striding in, Maikel Franco. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. The pitch. And it's fouled away. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's 1 for 3. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Realmuto is off at first with 2 away. Grounded to third. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Leading off the inning, Leury Garcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Herrera is right there, one down. And with one away, time for a check of the standings. And as you can see, these guys trailing by just a half game in the division race. Coming to the plate now, Zue Lin. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Count now, a ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now here's a drive out to right center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He got the pitch he wanted and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
In now, Daniel Palka, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Stepping in now, Wellington Castillo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Behind 0-2 now. Palka stands at second with 2 gone. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. All even now at 1-1. So striding forward now, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Cordell patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He swings and sends it on a line to right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew McCutchen. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a waltz.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cordell is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Left side, but well foul. The 1-1 home. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Next for Chicago, the shortstop, Tim
At the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Four to one our score as we play inning number 4. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Ryan Cordell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far this season, Cordell is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. The 1-1 home is outside for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Herrera. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Sanchez is on his way home. He scores as they now trail by only 2.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you gotta love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Standing in now, Carlos Rodon, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 4 and the White Sox 2. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. The average coming in at 266, 18 homers, and 55 driven in. Down and away, ball one. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you could take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Now at the plate, Aaron Nola comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just inside. Realmuto, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cordell on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring in the middle infielder James Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Phillies strand one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Digging in, Zue Lin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in, Jose Abreu. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Palka. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Wellington Castillo is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. first pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into third with a triple, his third hit of the night.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 5 and the White Sox 2. Ready once again, Yolmer Sanchez.
Leading off
A
with the
fly
White
out
Sox.
and a single
The
for
second
him
baseman,
so far.
Carlos Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's 1 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ryan Cordell, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail 5-2. Juan Minaya enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 37, Juan Minaya.
Stepping up to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Odubel Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat something this AJ.
What's up, Wavy Jordan? Welcome to the stream.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here. And he's behind 0-1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose.
I see you. 5-2.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
14 extra innings. Sox, they pulled out game one. So we're trying to break
Pereira
even.
gets his lead at first. Nobody
We're trying
out.
to make this a series. We won this one. They got yesterday's game. We should have won that. But that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AV. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. The tag, and they'll get 2 out of it. Riding in once again, Aaron Nola. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Sanchez is up with it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Yonder Alonso is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Yonder Alonso.
Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Softly on the line to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Zue Lin. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
That ball foul.
2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutcheon's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox, and the deficit remains 5-2. Aaron Bummer will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Gene Segura standing in. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
From the stretch.
Foul ball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. Anderson brings it in, and that's the 2nd out.
The right fielder, fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. So far this year against Southpaws, Harper is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Cordell is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains 5-2. Stepping in, Jose Abreu. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in now, Daniel Palco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard but foul off toward the dugout. The 0-2 home, and he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Wellington Castillo. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
3-2, full count. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Ryan Cordell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a fastball called for strike one. In the air to straightaway right. Harper's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Phillies 5 and the White Sox 3. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins, 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
Cordell is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordell sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. So digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
In now, Michael Franco. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run off the bat of Michael Franco. Number 17 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
D-Row, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Rafael Devers is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting, right fielder, Leury Garcia.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Leury Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Into the box, Zue Lin. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. The White Sox down to their last strike. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Aaron Nola picks up his team best 14th win in this one, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-3. The Tampa Bay Rays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-6. The Atlanta Braves combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-1. The Pirates put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 8-6. Wander Suero was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Nationals pushed past the Diamondbacks 8-4. The Cubs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-2. The Giants set 3 balls into the seats as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 10-5. The San Diego Padres totaled 11 hits as they embarrassed the Dodgers 8-2. The Boston Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-5. The Orioles hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-4. Dan Jennings got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Angels took care of the Indians 4-3. The Kansas City Royals went deep 4 times as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-0. The Cardinals starting pitcher, number 62, collected his first W this season as the Cardinals took care of the A's 3-0. Grayson Greiner had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in as the Tigers got the win against the Rangers 15-6. The Seattle Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-7. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.